Hi guys! So this is Dayan, and this time, what I'll be sharing is my experience in Pamukkale, Turkey. So, I want to focus on how you can maximize your money as to when you can strategically plan to visit Pamukkale. So for those of you who doesn't know Pamukkale, Pamukkale is very famous because it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's very beautiful in person. If you Google it, if you check it out in Pinterest, it's very beautiful because it's a travertine of purely white or ice based na um, parang stairs. And then there's water. There's beautiful clear water on those areas. So just imagine, no, ganun yung site na makita mo. Para siyang rice terraces. Instead na rice, pure water, clear water. Tapos imagine on top of you, may mga hot air balloon. So very very picturesque talaga. That's why it's very famous. And if you go there, it's very healing kasi ano lang siya, quiet place, malaki yung lugar. You can swim. At some point you can eat. Syempre not on the water kasi may mga restricted and they want to protect it. And you can really relax. Hindi lang siya pang Instagram, but you can really be one with nature because it's good. It's a good place for you to watch sunrise or sunset. Pero what most of the people doesn't know is that yung nakikita nyo na picture sa internet about Pamukkale wherein it's all white, tapos there's water sa lahat ng stairs, is not really true. At least for almost all the time within the year. Kasi the only time that you can see the fullest Pamukkale, meaning kung ano yung nakikita ninyo sa internet na like stairs of pure water, as in there's a real water and hindi lang siya dry, will only happen after the Ramadan period or after the fasting period of Turkey or of Islam. So, if nag-visit ka sa Pamukkale on an ordinary day, meaning hindi mo nahintay na parang or it's not Ramadan season or hindi siya kakatapos ng Ramadan, it's not a holiday in Turkey or for Islam. What you will see is just literally stones na dry. So parang umaakit ka lang ng stones ng bundok pero there's no water. So, ganun lang yung makikita mo there on an ordinary time. So, definitely, parang, if hindi ka aware, madidisappoint ka, diba? Madidisappoint ka talaga. Kasi, ang in-expect mo is you can swim. In fact, pupunta ka doon, naka-swimsuit ka pa, diba? Kasi, ganun yung expectation mo. Tapos, you'll see na parang, pwede ka magbabad kasi hot spring siya, and all. Pero pagdating mo doon, kung ordinary time ka nagpunta, no. It's literally like, white stone lang siya na makikita mo na very very dry. Tapos most of the time wala ring hot air balloon na lumilipad on top of it, except again for special occasions like holidays, yon after the Ramadan season, wherein mas nag-encourage sila to really visit the place at least for parang reset for them kasi kakatapos lang ng fasting season or ng Ramadan season, praying season. So parang gusto nila pumunta yung mga tao dun sa isang spot to reset, to rest, and to have fun also. So ayun. So fortunately for me, that's what I want to share. Kasi honestly ako nung nagpunta ako sa Turkey, I didn't know na there's only a particular time for me to see the actual Pamukkale, as in yung how Pamukkale is is at its finest. Yung as in may tubig, yung kung ano mo siya nakita, kung gaano siya kaganda sa Pinterest, ganon. Except on the latter part, nung papaalis na ako dito sa Pilipinas, papunta ng Turkey. So fortunately, nung pagdating ko sa Pamukkale, so I started my journey in Istanbul, which is the capital of Turkey, which I shared my experience on my last video, which you could also watch here in my channel. Pagdating ko ng Pamukkale, which is actually it's my third spot already because Ephesus was my second stop, which is very very fast lang, which I'll also share on a separate video. Sakto naabutan ko pa yung holiday week of Islam or of Turkey kasi kakatapos nga lang ng praying season nila, ng fasting season nila. And since it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, they opted to open up the waters. So as in nakita ko siya na sobrang pristine, sobrang ganda talaga. So dahil doon, I can say na mas na-maximize ko yung money ko and mas healing siya kasi ang ganda niya talaga. In fact, may kasama akong local also. So, you know naman how I do my travel. I always, as much as I could, at least siguro 1 day or 2 days of my travel. Parang meron akong i-aim na kasama sana na local para they can share ano talaga yung nangyari dun sa place na yon, the history of that place, and even yung mga secret place or secret alleys within that area. Tapos na-share niya sa akin na I'm very lucky because not all the time open talaga or makita mo yung the whole magical place of Pamukkale while it's a public place. Of course, you need to pay. There's an entrance fee of I think $80 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but that's how I remember it. $80. Tapos, you can already visit Hierapolis, which is a nearby, ito talaga, stone area, historical area siya. Para siyang Greece, wherein you can see like yung mga stones na ancient talaga in history. For me, if you're really into history, then maganda rin na mapuntahan yung Hierapolis. But if you want to maximize your time and if your objective is really for healing and to be one with nature and to be quiet and listen to yourself, be with yourself, reset and all, maybe just concentrate on going to Pamukkale and that the thermal pool in itself. Kasi that as it is, there's a 3 thermal pool. Akala nila isa lang, pero ang laki niya, 3 siya. And you really need some time to go there. So, in fact, may nearby place there which is called Cleopatra Pool. So, nandun siya sa pinakadulo. There are 3 main gates for Pamukkale, pero I think one that is parang accessible to a DIY traveler like me, kasi I'm not really into like tours and all, is I think it's in the South Gate. So it's nearby Hierapolis. Pwede hindi ka magpunta sa Hierapolis, pwede ka magpunta sa Hierapolis, diretso ka na sa thermal pool. Tapos you need to really traverse or to walk ng medyo malayo siya to each of the thermal pools. Pero I must tell you, kahit nandun ka pa lang sa South Gate, konting akyat pa lang, may kita mo na ang ganda because basta maabutan mo yung sinabi kong time wherein you need to schedule your visit dun sa Pamukkale para makita mo not only the dry stones but really with water. Mapupunta ka na parang wala ka nang ibang masabi sa sobrang ganda ng place. I mean, nothing really spectacular, but I think being a minimalist and being like quiet and being out of the hustle and bustle of the city and out of the buildings and all, tapos ang maririnig mo lang is yung water. Yung as in, habang naglalakad ka, ang sarap ng tubig sa paa mo. Tapos, may certain sound yung water na talagang nothing can replace. Tapos, although there are some people there, you know na yung mga people there, hindi naman sila yung sobrang nakaka-distract. And since malaki din siya, you can have your own spot kahit na may mga other people na nag-visit. Ako during my time, while maraming nag-visit, hindi naman siya yung like super flooded of people. I don't know if it's because kaka-start pa lang mag-open yung borders during that time. I visited Pamukkale, and I saw the real Pamukkale by May 2022. It was May 5, 2022 to be exact. And during that time, yes, there are other people, and mostly are locals. Kasi nga parang it's a form of their reset, and parang after the fasting, I think parang it's their form of relaxation talaga. Konti lang yung foreigners, and I think siguro baka it's because of medyo malayo din siya from the city, or from Istanbul. You need to take a bus to go to Pamukkale, or if you have a private car, you need to drive all the way to Pamukkale. I think 3 hours, 2 hours from Istanbul. So, I think that's one. Tapos second is, yun nga, kaka-start pa lang mag-open yung mga borders. But nevertheless, kahit na siguro by this time, if you will visit, well, now, kung mag-visit ka doon, baka hindi mo na makita yung like with the water in itself. Kasi nga, you really need to time it. Kasi that's the only time in the year that you can see the real Pamukkale. Kasi those, the pictures that you saw in internet, in Pinterest, in Instagram, unfortunately, the truth behind it is that pinicturean yun 30 years ago. During the time na first na minention na UNESCO World Heritage Site ang Pamukkale. And there are several blogs, several artifacts that can support that statement of mine. And even ako, I saw it in my own eyes na parang fortunate lang ako na nakapunta ako ng Pamukkale during after the Ramadan season, and during their holiday season, which is 1 week break. And that's the only time that they open the water. And in fact, if you go there, there's really history na nakasulat doon. Alam mo naman kapag 'di ba, UNESCO World Heritage Site siya. May nakasulat na before you even enter, parang what is it? Tapos what are the stones made of, etc., etc., yung gano'n. So, ayun, that's the only time that you can see there, and there's 3 pools, and what I recommend is that you go there early in the morning. It's open, I think, as early as 8 a.m. Pero on a holiday, it can open as early as like 6 a.m. Pero it will close at 5 p.m. It's open to the public with admission fee. You can either go to parang combo, you can go also visit Hierapolis, or if you want Pamukkale lang as it is, and then you can also swim. There are certain places na off limits because it's a known fact also na, well, I don't know, siguro merong unfortunate mga situations na since most of the time of the year dry yung place, so stones lang yung makita mo doon, white stones lang. Pamukkale is literally means white castle. So literally, kung walang water doon, purely white stones or stairs lang yung makikita mo doon. So kung makikita mo siya with water, as in yung the real Pamukkale itself, para siyang snow caps with water. So sobrang ganda. Pero tas aakalain mo ang lamig, pero it's a thermal pool, it's a thermal water. So very therapeutic. Tapos spring pa ako nagpunta doon. So parang ang perfect niya, ang perfect ng weather. Tapos thermal yung water. Tapos nakita mo pa na as in yung may water, hindi siya yung dry lang. So during yung dry season niya, which is most of the time ganun, there are people daw na, I don't know, crazy enough na nagja-jump around dun sa mga stairs kasi steep siya and all. So may makikita ka doon kapag maglalakad ka and you roam around within Pamukkale. May makikita ka doon na some places are off limits because there were incidents na nagkaroon ng accidents there. So, yun lang. Pero, other than that, it's very safe, it's very quiet, it's very pristine. So, there, if you will really go to Turkey, tapos your reason for visit is particularly for Pamukkale, and you want to maximize your money, I really recommend for you to really plan your schedule of visiting Pamukkale. So, hindi siya open, I mean, hindi mo siya makikita, the real Pamukkale, all the time of the year, but you need to be strategic. You need to find out kailan yung holiday season nila, kailan yung after fasting or Ramadan nila. Then that's the time that I can say that you can maximize your money. But nevertheless, if you see it na as it is, other people are saying na maganda pa rin naman. They still don't regret going to Pamukkale. But mind you, ako, based from my own experience, iba talaga yung magic when you see the real Pamukkale, as in like with the water and how you see it in the internet. So, there. So, again, at this point, I'll share with you yung some of the snippets of while I was walking in Pamukkale, which is very, very beautiful and quiet. So, enjoy!